Okay, I'm at home for Halloween 2026, and I'm just going to go through the inflatables and tell you guys a little bit about them. This isn't a holiday company item. He's 5 feet tall. They're both of them are 5 feet tall. Here's a pumpkin patch archway, which is also a holiday company. I believe that one's Occasions, which is, and we had at Holiday, we've had motion light like two witches, with that same kind of motion light going into the cauldron. So they knocked us off. Happens. Here's a big cat for $2.19. I'm not sure who that is. I don't. That could be Jimmy. I'm not 100% sure. Here's another a holiday company item. This is what is that? 79. This air animation. So instead of one pumpkin with a character going up and down, we made it a dog family. We actually have another version where it has two dogs with a pumpkin with a small dog in the middle. But we went with, or the buyer went with the two dog version versus the three. This right here, this is also a holiday company item. The 12-foot ghost stack. We also have a 20-foot version of that in Menards. We've got different colored lights in each of the ghosts. So during the day it looks white, but at nighttime the ghosts change colors. They morph into different colors. This is a repeat item. I haven't done this for a couple of years. 10-foot pumpkin stack. Again, there's a 20-foot version of that at Menards as well. Here's a 10-foot pumpkin patch. We had a 15-foot pumpkin patch here last year, but this is a 10-foot, so they downsized. I'm not even sure who that is. It's either Occasions or Jemmy probably. I don't see a lot of Jemmy or Occasions here. We got a lot of the stuff this year, which is always good. This is 20-foot Frankenstein. I sold them a Frankenstein when I was at Occasions. It was like 4 or 5 years ago. And this is like the third iteration of that Frankenstein that they've done. They've just changed the look. The first one had black, gray pants, black jacket, and white shirt, I think. I don't remember now. See, they changed it up, so they got it more colorful. But basically it's the same one they've had in two other versions of, but now they got that. Here's a color changing ghost that's also from Occasions. It's $59. It's 7 feet tall. See the guy messing with the horse with the cowboy. I mean, when I was at Occasions, we sold them the horse with the Reaper, and they carried that for a couple of years. And I guess Occasions did not change that. Pretty much the same concept. They changed it to a horse with a cowboy instead of with the Reaper. It's a good idea. Not standing up extremely well, but it happens. Here's I think this is Occasion, because when I was at Occasion, we did a Christmas version that they bought. I think so. It's by Occasions, $99. That's a good fee for $99, because I've tried going to a holiday company that we have. You'll see it in Ace Hardware, but it's been there for a couple years now, and it's just I can't hit that price point. So you can give Occasions credit; they hit a good price point with $99 on that car. This is a holiday company item. It's what is that? 12-foot dog boxer. I think it's 12 foot. Yep, 12 foot for $149. Pretty cool item. So it's brand new for them this year. Here's whatever. I don't know who, probably Occasion. I'm not even sure who that is. I'm not sure who that is. I know who that is. That's Occasions, because I did a green version of that when I was at Occasions, and then we sold in the pumpkin Reaper version, and then I left. And so this has probably been a repeat item for like 3 years now. Got a little spider in 1999. They've had this tree, this 12-foot tree for $139 for quite a few years, I think. Maybe they've changed it up a little bit. It's a very cool tree. And of course you've got the, I've seen a lot of hype of this item. It's a cool item. It's got, metallic fabric. It's got, other fabrics in there. It's $3.99. If you look a little, I wanted to kind of go over here. So these are their licensed inflatables. They're all Jemmy. That'll change next year, I hope. Here is all the OPP, the 4 foot or 3.5 foot. All of ours, I believe, are 4 foot. All these right here in this bottom row, those are a holiday company. The Dachshund, which is a very cool one, is a holiday company. This guy's Jemmy, and the little spider is Jemmy. So that's kind of the story. That's a holiday company's versions of the inflatables, with kind of pointing out the other ones too. We got a lot of stuff here. Hot Home's been a great partner. They're a great company, so I'm looking forward to seeing how this stuff sells. Thanks. I want a little addendum to my video. Here's the holiday company train for $179. I guess they didn't have room to set this up to display this. But that's a very cool item. I think it's going to do well. And I do see that the cat is Jemmy, who's got the air blown. And the pumpkin patch is probably occasions. I'm not 100% sure because it's not in the air blown packaging. And so it's just a little addition to my video.